Willowbell Town was drifting toward sleep. The last lights flickered behind curtains. The bellflowers rested their heads, and the stream beyond the hedges flowed more slowly, as if it too were growing tired. Inside the small house near the bend in the path, Milo Mouse lay awake beneath his quilt. His red scarf was tucked beside him, and his paws were warm, but his thoughts would not settle. Grandma Mouse noticed. She set down her teacup and crossed the room, her steps soft and unhurried. She pulled the chair close to Milo's bed and sat, folding her shawl neatly around her shoulders. "Still floating?" she asked gently. Milo nodded. "My thoughts won't stay still." Grandma smiled. "Then we shall give them somewhere to drift." She rocked once, twice, until the room felt slower. "This is a story," she said, "about a boat that did not like to stop moving." Milo listened. "Far beyond Willowbell Town," Grandma began, "past meadows and fences and long, quiet roads, there was a wide river. The river was calm, but it was always moving, carrying leaves, moonlight, and memories along its surface. On that river floated a small wooden boat. It had no sail and no oars. It moved only because the water carried it. The boat liked to travel," Grandma said. "It liked to glide past reeds and stones and villages tucked along the banks. It liked to feel useful. But there was one thing the boat feared: stillness. Whenever the river slowed, the boat felt uneasy. When it drifted into calm pools where the water barely moved, it worried it would be forgotten. So the boat would tilt itself, catch the smallest current, and move on. One night, the river grew very quiet. The moon rose full and round, and the water smoothed itself like glass. The boat drifted into a bend where the river widened and slowed. "No," whispered the boat, "not here." But the water did not hurry. At the edge of the bend lived an old mouse. She lived in a house built from smooth stones, Grandma said, and every evening she came down to the river with a blanket and a cup of warm tea. That night, she noticed the boat trembling gently against the current. She reached out and steadied it. "You may rest here," she said softly. "I cannot," said the boat. "If I stop, I will be nothing." The mouse smiled. "You are already something," she said. "You have carried many things." The boat thought about this, but did not answer. The mouse spread her blanket and sat by the river. She did not push the boat. She did not tie it down. She simply stayed. As the night deepened, the river whispered stories, old ones. Stories of water that paused in pools before continuing, of stones that lay still for centuries and shaped the flow around them. The boat listened. "I am afraid," the boat said at last. "If I stop, I will disappear." The mouse dipped her paw into the water. "Look," she said. The moon shimmered on the surface, perfectly reflected. "Is the moon gone because it is still?" she asked. The boat watched the reflection tremble slightly, then settle again. The water held the light. The boat felt something loosen in its wooden frame. It stopped trying to move. The river did not abandon it. Instead, the water cradled the boat gently, rocking it just enough to feel held. For the first time, the boat rested. Its boards warmed. Its creaks softened. The night wrapped around it like a blanket. When morning came, the river flowed again, slowly at first, then stronger. The boat moved once more, but something had changed. It no longer rushed. It trusted the water to carry it when the time was right. Grandma Mouse paused, rocking gently. "You see, Milo," she said softly, "movement is not lost when it rests. It is gathered." Milo's breathing had slowed. His paws were still beneath the quilt. The old mouse packed her blanket and returned home, Grandma continued. The boat drifted on, quieter now, no longer afraid of calm water. She leaned closer. And if you listen closely on peaceful nights, you can hear the river teaching boats and little mice how to let go. Milo's eyes closed fully. Grandma waited, listening to his steady breathing. She rose quietly, tucked the quilt just a bit higher, and stood by the doorway. In a voice no louder than the river's sigh, she whispered, "Good night, my little Milo. Sweet dreams."